Now, the newly elected factional leader of the Rivers State House of Assembly, Sokari, good boy Sokari, says nobody will be able to truncate the administration of Governor Similaye Fubara. Correspondent Andy Omano also reports stakeholders of the PDP also seized the opportunity of the event to meet.
Members of the Simplified Movement of the People's Democratic Party in Ahoda West local government area of Rivers State are here gathered to welcome home their representatives in the State House of Assembly detained for days in Abuja by the police. Sokari Goodboy Sokari is a member of the Rivers State House of Assembly representing Ahoda West constituency in the House. Expectedly, there were lots of solidarity messages.
We had the local government, but in the last 6 years, I can assure you that, and you will agree with me that, it looks as if there was no government in Ahoda West. True or false? Now, under this leadership of our governor, I am assuring you that the governor will make sure that whoever that sits in the affairs of Rivers State must be somebody who is responsible, somebody who can feel the pains of Ahoda West, somebody who knows the problem of Ahoda West that will be able to solve.
All I could say here is that Ahoda West is totally simplified, and we continue to be simplified. As a political economist, I want to tell Ahoda West something. One thing, policies of Fubara in December last year, have you ever had it that beautiful, civil servants? No. Have you ever had it that beautiful? No. The money they paid you, you are able to take care of the political economy of your home. Yes. And we are able to take care of the political economy of Ahoda West. Isn't it?
I will assure you and tell you that this crime was not ended. Everybody come on his own regulator. Nobody was cajoled to the end. We came on our own because we want to support sin and attention. And we want to let the world know that anywhere sin go, that is where we all go. On behalf of the coordinators, I want to tell you here that we are here to serve.
Women politicians from the council seized the opportunity of the event to seek for more equitable representation.
This time around, we have decided we are not going to be quiet because we are usually too quiet. Only a few of us have been in politics since 1999. This time we have decided to make noise. This time we have decided to also grab it and run. This time we have decided that our Ahoda West women, at least the women, must be seen and heard.
It was as though they are going to root out our governor just like this because he's a man of peace. Is it possible? No. That's the one God has enthroned. So as of yesterday, God has given Ahoda West, the leader of the Rivers State House of Assembly.
Sokari, who is the newly elected factional leader of the three legislators loyal to Governor Fubara, was pleased with the honor done him by members of the PDP from his LGA.
And I want to assure you that the governor will enjoy cordial relationship with the legislative arm. We will never be at loggerheads because what that will cause is called retrogression, and we don't want retrogression. What we want is progression. Yes, and we shall support the governor to move this state to a better place, just as he has done in the microfinance scheme, just as he has done in the civil service, just like he is doing in infrastructure. And I know too well that the next in line to benefit from the governor is Ahoda West.
The event was used to receive defectors from the Oppositional Progressives Congress into the PDP. Also, coordinators for the Simplified Movement were inaugurated for the 12 wards that constitute Ahoda West local government area. In Port Harcourt, it's Andy Omano, Arise News.
And joining us now from Port Harcourt to discuss the development in Rivers politics is Dr. Davies Ikanya, former chairman, Boni local government area, and former commissioner, special duties. Good to have you on the show. Now, let's talk about the recent developments here. Since the court has now restrained Martin Mehuele and 25 other legislators from parading themselves as assembly members, are we beginning to see an end to this political stalemate, or there's more to come regarding this scenario, you think?
Well, I think that the court order is a welcome development, because I believe that if anybody is taking any decision, the person should think about the outcome, what is going to follow. So if the Honorable House of Assembly members had chosen to drop the PDP platform, which brought them to the Assembly, they should also be willing to vacate their seats. So that court order is good. It's something that everybody should obey. And I don't think there is any need for heating up the polity. I just think that everybody should be law-abiding. If the courts have said, we restrain you, they remain restrained.
All right, sir. I'd like to get your opinion about the Order 001 that the governor of Similai Fubara gazetted by relocating the National Assembly or the National Assembly seating to the Government House auditorium. People have said, it doesn't look right. It doesn't sound right. Constitutionally, it might be right, but it doesn't sound right with the way things are actually playing out.
Well,
all right, Dr. Ikanya, can you hear us, sir?
yes, I can hear you now.
All right, so I was asking the question. According to reports and also documents that is before me, an Order 001 has been gazetted by the governor of the state, Similai Fubara, and he's moved assembly sittings to the auditorium of the Government House. And people are frowning against this. What do you make of it?
Why are people frowning against it? Don't understand why people cannot just obey simple law. The law allows the governor to issue orders, and the governor has issued order because the House of Assembly was destroyed, and it is being, a new one is being constructed. So where will the assembly stay? There has to be a temporary accommodation for them. So if the governor has made an order to say, let the assembly be sitting in the executive, in the chambers of Government House, I don't see anything why people should be complaining.
No, but sir, looking
that
at
is the governor, he has
the fundamentals,
executive powers.
The fundamentals of democracy states that for democracy to work perfectly, there must be checks and balances, and every arm of government must be able or should be able to actually function independently. By the time you move the legislative arm into the quarters of the executive arm of government, that cross-carpeting will only foster more crises than bring peace.
I don't think so. I don't think so, because see, the accommodation does not make for the content of the law. If the governor wants to interfere in the decisions of the assembly, whether they sit in the moon or they sit in the star, the man can always reach them. But this one is a temporary order, and the law allows the governor to make such an order, and he has exercised his powers under the law. So why are people complaining? And it's a temporary arrangement. By the time the assembly chambers is complete, they will move. I'm sure the governor will give another order to say, move to your permanent structure.
All right, Dr. Ikanya, but let me get your views on this. The scenario we're hearing now is that the Association of Local Nigeria in Rivers State have accused the governor of illegally holding onto the funds meant for the 23 local government areas in the state. Is this true, or the chairman want to intentionally ridicule the governor? What are your thoughts in this kind of scenario?
Well, I think that the Association of Local Government Chairmen themselves, I think they should be ashamed of themselves. Why is it difficult for you to quit when your time is up? I don't understand why people want to perpetuate themselves in office for life. You came in by a law that says you will stay for 3 years. And now 3 years is coming to an end. Why can't you prepare your exit? You are asking the assembly to make a law to extend your tenure illegally. Every elected office has a tenure, and that tenure must be respected. So, if it is time for the local government chairman to leave, they should quietly and respectfully take their bow. So there is no need hitting up the polity and saying this and saying that. The governor has to protect the state. The governor has to protect the local government.
All right, sir. How true is it that their statement, how true is that statement that they are actually unable to function because of the unavailability of funds? They also said that the governor no longer met with political office holders in the local government area.
Well, I don't think that is correct. They just want to disrespect the governor. And that is unacceptable. If they didn't initiate this process of keeping themselves in office forever, these issues will not arise. Because the governor must protect the state. The governor must protect the laws of the state. Okay, come to think about it. Why are the 27 assembly members still saying that they are House of Assembly members? They know the law. They know that when once you jump ship from one party to the other, you should honorably buy out and allow INEC to conduct election. And this has taken place. So they want to eat their cake and have it back. This is ridiculous. And it is unacceptable. Look, people should be careful what they are doing to our democracy. We should allow the laws to take their course.
Very good, Dr. Ikanya. But I'd still like your thoughts on the lawmakers led by Mr. Amewule. They have sent an urgent message to President Tinubu to help them as Governor Fubara goes tough on them. And would you say their actions over time have largely been excessive and have fueled the crisis despite pleas from the public in Rivers State and beyond? Recall not too long ago was the fact that on accounts of this scenario, the president also had to, talk to them, to both parties, whether it's pro-Wike or the Fubara parties, as it were. But we're still where we are with this stalemate.
Well, I don't know why they should call on president to talk to somebody. You knew you would vacate your seat when you move from one party to the other. And now you decided to move from one party to another party. If I were those House of Assembly members, the honorable thing to do, they are honorable members, the honorable thing to do is to bow out. In fact, they are not even supposed to be staying in the assembly quarters. If I am the one that decides not to remain in the party that elected me, as I go to the other party, I will also drop everything that belongs to my former party. So there should be no crisis at all. Everybody should obey the law.
Okay, sir. Let's talk about the visits of the governor to the House of Assembly quarters. Is it proper to go to the quarters without notifying the lawmakers? Because people have actually asked questions. What is going on here?
The governor does not need to notify anybody. He is the governor of the state. Will the governor notify somebody to say, I'm coming round to see my territory? The governance of this state is on the shoulders of the governor of Rivers State. So every part of Rivers State is the governor that issues C of O, is the governor that authorizes anybody to own any part of the land. So the governor cannot take permission from somebody to be somewhere. I don't know why they are so scared and afraid.
Indeed, Dr. Ikanya. Now, looking at it, generally, how's the latest development impacting on the will of Governor Fubara to carry out his constitutional duties? More or less, the legislature has been, subtly compromised, as it were. And when it comes to even sitting, it becomes an issue as well. So overall, how is this impacting his ability to function as a governor?
No, my take in this whole thing is that the 27 House of Assembly members who moved from PDP to APC have voluntarily relinquished their seats. And the law says the remaining people can go ahead. And in exercise of that law, a speaker was elected. And that speaker declared those 27 seats vacant. So they remain vacant. And the assembly people should know that their seats are vacant. They don't need to be fought. They don't need to make trouble. This is an establishment of law. So me, I'm not seeing any problem here.
I want to say many thanks to you.
Opted to leave a party that voted for you.
Okay. I want to say thanks to you, Dr. Davies, Ikanya, the chairman of Bonny local government area, for your time here. Former chairman, I beg your pardon, of the Bonny area in Rivers State, for your time here on Newsday. Thank you very much.